let people down. Apparently there's a secret on how to say no without sounding like you don't care or you just don't want to do it. Business networking expert Ivan Misner joins us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I feel like this segment's for me. Saying no is so hard.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard for some of us?
Well, it is. And, you know, I run the world's largest networking organization, and you like to say yes to people, but you can't always say yes.
Right. Yeah. A lot of your message really is about managing the things or the people in your life that bring you joy and finding a way to decide what should be in your life and what should not. Your book is called Who's in Your Room? The Secret to Creating Your Best Life. And you say that the more you say yes to things that don't excite you, the more burned out and unhappy you become. Someone once told me, say no because it would make your yeses more powerful. And that's kind of what you're saying here, right?
It is. And, you know, Steve Jobs actually once said he was more proud of what Apple said no to than what they said yes to, because it really focused their attention on what they could do to be successful.
Okay, so you're going to teach us how to say no other than just no.
Right.
So what's the first thing? How should we handle this?
So the first is really my favorite. And you say it by saying, you know, if I said yes to that, I'm afraid I'd let you down. And that is a great way to say no, because you don't want to.
Nice.
It does, and it works because people are like, "Wow, okay, well."
It sounds thoughtful.
Yes.
Like I understand you want to say yes, but you don't have the time. Okay,
Right.
I get. Okay, I like that one. You say learn the difference between an opportunity and a distraction.
Yeah. So there are some things that might be an opportunity for me, and I'm pitching you on it, but the truth is it's a distraction for you. So it's really good to know your values and know your mission in life and in business.
I like this one. Refer them to someone who's more qualified. So, so they're asking you, and you're saying, you know what? I've got this person who would be great for that. I'm going to pass it off to someone else, right?
Well, okay, so again, I run an organization called BNI, and we are always referring people. And so sometimes I'm asked to do something, I'm not the best at that. But if I can refer them to somebody where that is their mission and they are really good at it, that's a win-win-win.
Yeah, or explain that you don't do that. It's not your thing.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah,
it is easy too. You say don't Seinfeld it. What does that mean?
I love this because you know how Seinfeld, the TV show, the characters would go off on some wild subterfuge or ruse and then come up with all these excuses why they're not going to do something. Just be honest. Don't do a ruse as to why you're not going to do it.
So be direct.
Be direct, be honest, but be gentle.
Propose something else.
Yeah, so here's an example, real life example. A woman who had a catering business and a retail store, they asked her to cater a small nonprofit event. She said she couldn't afford that. So she said, you know, I can't do that, but can I offer a gift certificate for my retail outlet? And they said, oh yeah, that would be great. And they're very happy. So it was a no with a little yes attached.
Yes, a yes that makes it a little easier for you. Exactly. I like that. One of the things you say is when you say it, mean it.
Yeah, when you say it, you got to mean it. You got to stand firm. Don't let people push you around.
Once you get used to saying no, sometimes you can kind of go overboard with it a little bit. Like maybe I've said no a little too much.
Yeah, you can say no too much. And again, I like saying yes. But you have to have discernment. You have to discern when is the right time to say yes, when is the right time to say no. And I like to do it without burning bridges.
But look for opportunities to say yes. I mean, I think that's a good idea when you say think about your mission, think about your purpose. I always say, you know, whatever your mess is, make it your message. But so it's kind of the same thing, like look for ways that you can grow and things you want to do, right?
And refer those things that you can't to someone else.
Someone else.
Yeah.
You just need to find the list of someone else, right?
Oh, well, that's easy. Just go to BNI. We have tons of people.
I love that. I'm going to send everyone your way. All right. The book is called Who is in Your Room? The Secret to Creating Your Best Life. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.